The women's sevens rugby team will go to the Olympics for the first time. They've already qualified 3 times before, but they were not allowed by Sascoc for whatever reason. But this time, the Sascoc has agreed to let them go and participate in the global games in Paris in just a couple of weeks now. With me here is the assistant coach, the legendary Cecil Afrika, who really did his rounds for the men's team. Cecil, thank you so much for joining us right here on SABC News and Sports Live. How are you, man?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having us. Really good. Thank you for this opportunity and to talk to you guys.
A lot of people know you being involved in the men's game, but now you are involved with the women. Just tell us, what is your capacity here?
My capacity here, obviously, I'm an assistant coach to Renfrew Daisel, so I'm part of we're putting in, make sure that defensively we're good, strategy in terms of attack, and how we can make sure that we give the ladies the best chance to go out and really perform to the full potential.
How was the camp in the past 2 weeks? I mean, the weather here is beautiful and wonderful.
I think the camp was really good. We really focus on intensity and make sure that we get the group together to make sure we focus on the small things and do their things right, and hopefully come Paris, the ladies can go there and really enjoy themselves. But overall it was a really good camp. We're really trying to focus on what we stand for and what we can do well, and really focus on that, and gives us the best opportunity to make South Africa proud at the Paris Olympic Games.
Now that the final team is almost just about selected, does it make a difference now to now start focusing on the ladies that will be part of the Olympics?
Yeah, even this whole 2 weeks was also part to make sure that if something happens, obviously the team is going to be selected later, but obviously to make sure that everybody get a fair opportunity in terms of understanding what we try and achieve defensively and attackingly, and specifically in your position. So if something happens and if someone does get injured, then it's an easy call up to make sure that everybody is on the same page, so to go out and really express themselves. But this last 2 weeks has been really great for us. We really worked hard on conditioning, contact skills to make sure that we can make South Africa proud. And
just looking at your opponents at the games, how do you rate your chances?
I think for us it's utmost important understanding where we are as a team. We had a really good season in terms of like really building up good stunts of play. But for us it's just to focus on us. The first game is going to be Australia. So that is our sole focus, to make sure that we give our utmost best against them. Just try and stick to the plan and the process. If we stick to that, then the result will look after itself.
What will be a realistic target going into the games?
Realistic target, obviously you wanna go there on a medal, but don't focus on outcome. We just want to focus on the process, understanding what we need to do to make sure that we can be successful as a team. Because irrespective, if you focus on the outcome, then you lose track in terms of like where you at as a team. So we're just trying to focus on us and what we need to do in the now, and really build on that.
Let's look at the growth of women's sport in the country, especially in the sevens format as well. We know the ladies, it's not the first time they've qualified. You know, this is actually the 3rd time, but Sascoc have actually allowing them to go and participate this time around. What do you think has changed in the last couple of years as far as women's sport is concerned in the sevens?
Yeah, I think in the sevens, obviously, we last season we qualified to play on the World Series, and obviously we played against the best in the world every month. And I think Sascoc saw that like these guys are really good, are doing really well in terms of consistently performing against those top teams. And at the end of the day, we're going to need exposure to make sure in 10 years time from now or 15 years from now that we are one of the top countries when it comes to sevens rugby in the women division. But the more exposure we'll get and the support, and then we will definitely be a team to be reckoned with in the near future.
What needs to be done to make sure that we accelerate the growth of the women's sport in the sevens?
I think it's just exposure. Obviously, play. The more you play, you get it. The better you get, and obviously making sure that you get quality competition on a regular basis to make sure that you make decisions under fatigue and make those mistakes under fatigue to make sure once you get to the big stage that it becomes natural, and then hopefully you will make the right decision.
We see in the 15 men's format already there's teams that are professional now, like the Bulls. Other unions are joining in as well, but in sevens we don't have that league at the moment. What difference will it make if we do have that league getting started?
Yeah, I think it's going to make a massive difference if we can start a sevens competition, especially locally, just to make sure that we do expose the ladies to the demand of sevens when it comes to running, physicality, make sure that you pass accurate under pressure, and there's the only way that they can see, listen, actually, to play at that level, you have to be elite, you have to be consistent on a daily basis, make sure that we eat right, we train right, to make sure you give yourself the best opportunity. If we can start slowly but surely, grasp that concept and try and implement a local tournament, maybe every month, that'll be great for women's sevens rugby in South Africa.
And let's go back to the Olympics. Obviously, the game's just a few weeks away now. Have you lined up the friendly matches just to make sure that you go there in a good physical condition? Yeah,
I think obviously we've done a lot of preparation the last 2 weeks, making sure that we pick up our contact skill, our running skill, our passing skill, and then obviously once we depart on the 12th of July, we're going to Montpellier for a couple of days. That is where we will play against Brazil and Australia, just to make sure we get a couple of games under our belt, to make sure once the tournament starts that the ladies are ready to play.
Cecil, thank you so much for joining us right here on SABC News and Sports Live.
Thank you so much.